Okay guys, welcome to a very quick tutorial. Basically I just want to show you how to utilize my free preset pack. I'm guessing that's why you're all here, so we'll get straight into it. Basically you want to extract the files, whatever way you like to do it, and you'll have this folder here. Basically I want to get into Lightroom. These are the 15 photos. I'll quickly edit for you, show you what the presets can do, and how easy they are to use, pretty much. So firstly, to get the presets into your Lightroom, you want to go Edit, Preferences. You want to go Show Lightroom Presets folder, Lightroom, and then you want to go Develop Presets. And these are all the ones that I have in there currently. So basically I want to get out of, can we do it like this? Okay, let me just get out of this quickly. Okay, so basically we want to click on open it up. These are all the presets. We'll go through the same process. Edit, Preferences. We want to show Lightroom, presets folder, Lightroom again, develop presets, and basically you want to drag this folder, not this one, Traveler's World, drag all that into develop presets. And we can drag them wherever you want. So you can create a new folder. Mood. And you want to grab the templates, put them into Mood. Okay, then we can exit out of that, exit out of that. Okay, and then we have to exit out of Lightroom. And now we want to open up Lightroom again. Wonderful. We want to go to the develop module, and under presets, sorry, should be our folder. Beautiful. So basically we've got 3 black and white. You can see the up in this corner, left hand corner, what they do. And we've got all different moody edits. So we've got to pick one that we like the look of the most. Okay, so I like maybe a black and white one on this because of the high contrast. It's pretty cool. And you can play around with these ones. The black and white, I do have these radial filters. So these will just highlight the parts that you want. So just consider that you'll have to do this every time. So obviously this crack's very important in the image. And I can just raise the exposure slightly so it stands out from the background. This is quite a bright spot. I don't want that to be a bright spot. I want this to be very bright. Change it round. And yeah, that'll be that one. That's pretty cool. Next one is a waterfall. By the way, I'm just trying to, I've got a whole different range of shots, portraits, nature, sunset, ice, snow landscapes, murals. Just trying to show you that they're quite flexible. See, like this, black and white looks pretty cool, but I'll go a different one. That looks absolutely awesome. Moody Crush 1. Moody Crush 2 is a bit brighter. This makes it very bright. So we just want to find the best one. That's quite nice. Moody Portrait. Okay, so you've got a few options here. I personally like this darker one. Straighten up that waterfall a bit. Up the exposure just a touch to make that waterfall really pop. And basically that's it for that one. That was nice and easy. We've got a little portrait here. I don't really want black and white on the portraits. Let's go down to the Moody portrait one. Before, after, awesome. Makes the skin look really nice. Crushes the colours a little bit and just makes it a little bit more moody. This is me having a great time. So we'll do the Moody portrait one again. Okay, so this one's a little bit dark, so you can just up the exposure just a touch, up the shadows just a touch to bring my skin out, and just add a little bit more contrast in there. There we go. Before, after, just makes it pop a lot more. I think it looks pretty nice. We got this lovely photo. So first, you can see the horizon's a bit crooked, so we'll straighten that up. There we go, that's a lot better. Maybe we can crop out some of that stuff. Do we want the sky? Clean it up a fair bit. There we go. So yeah, just keep in mind you'll need to crop it, still your images. Still, these aren't perfect. I don't want you just to download these and just go with them straight away, because that's not what presets are for. That's not what anyone uses them for. So if you think that's the case, yeah, they're not gonna turn out quite how you envisioned them. Nothing's ever that easy. And if you want to be creative, these are just a base to go off pretty much. So this one I quite like. Not that. It's too much. That one looks quite nice. So basically, I want to bring up the exposure a little bit because it is very dark. And I'm going to add a little bit more saturation to it. And basically, I want to up the shadows just a fraction. And it's got a very heavy vignette over this one. So I want to go down to effects. And I want to go put the vignette. There we go. That looks a lot better. It's just with the sky, it looks a bit, you can tell a lot more if it's vignetted heavily. So that's just something I'd fix up there quickly. So quick look. Looks a lot moodier, darker, nicer, I think. Okay, so now we've got this image. Let's see. Oh, the black and white looks pretty cool because of the high contrast. So yeah, you can see this one. This middle one's probably the best for this occasion. That looks quite nice. That looks really moody. Let me crush one. You can see up the top left what they all basically look like. This one's also quite a nice plain one. The Moody portrait one is pretty simple. It can be applied to a lot of images if you don't want to make them so heavily altered. So yeah, I like this one. I don't think I even want to do anything to this. This is beautiful. If you wanted, you could move some of these around. Oh. Are they on there or not? There we go, just highlight that. Highlight the sign a bit more. Lookout Road. Okay, so that one's beautiful. Next one, we've got a lioness. And this one's quite nice, quite easy. So I think this high contrast black and white looks fantastic straight away out of the other two. See, it makes it quite dull. And that one's not so bad, but I really like the high contrast. What I would do is bump down the whites just a fraction because they are killing it. There we go. So they're not blown out. That's a very, very easy and simple edit. Also, I've got graduator filters on these, so because she's taken up so much of the frame, I'm just going to bump this right up because I don't want to darken her ears and top of her head too much. Also, it's coming up, so find somewhere probably here. Looks nice. Okay, that's another easy image. This one is some snow, so we'll see what we can do with that. This one, black and white, straight away it looks awesome. Basically what you do really quickly is you'd highlight the middle part, which is the path, and you go into just up it a little bit like that. Clarity, bring out the footsteps, contrast, and exposure a little bit more. Okay, so basically I can show you if I take it off and put it back on, just draws your eye into it a lot more. And obviously up the top it looks a bit funny. There we go, we'll pull that right up. Now you can just right click on them and delete them if you don't need them for certain images. But yeah, I think this image looks really cool in black and white, so obviously yeah, they look nice in the other ones, but black and white I think we'll go with for this. This one, what have we got here? Looks quite nice. I'll take this filter off. Oh, that one looks good. That one's a bit too bright. These are too dark. Black and white's cool, but I really like this one here. So this one hasn't got a graduated filter up top, so I can just quickly drag one down. A bit of contrast in there. Down the exposure just a fraction. Highlights, drag right down. A little bit more clarity, and that looks pretty good. I'll just pull these back a bit like that. Maybe for the whole image I will add a bit more contrast like that, and that looks pretty cool. I'll do it before and after on that. So these are really quick. I'm sort of altering every one of them, which is always a good idea. This is another completely different scene. This one's in Iceland, so obviously, so you can see these bright patches here, that's just the radial filters. So if you want to move them to your points where you want people looking at, you don't want it somewhere random, you want to sort of make places, like make parts of the image stand out, which is the point of them. So obviously that looks pretty cool. If you want, oh, this one looks quite nice. MOODY Crush 5 looks pretty darn epic like that. So obviously you can play around with all these, but this is just quick. This image, black and white, pretty cool. Okay, so if you want to black and white with this one, you just have to bump up the exposure like so. Bang, awesome. Okay, what else we got? It's quite nice. MOODY Crush 5 looks pretty nice. Oh, this one looks great. Okay, so this really brings out the more orangey teal orangey colours, which makes it a bit more unique. That looks fantastic as it is. Awesome. We got a mural in. This is in Reykjavik in Iceland. So yeah, we got a fair bit. We've got some Australia. What else we got? We got one. This is from Zimbabwe. This is from Sweden. Computers a bit slow. Yeah, I think the rest are from Iceland. So, but I'll just quickly run through these ones. So obviously you can do that. That looks pretty cool. MOODY Crush 5, probably my favourite one, number 5. This one, see, it's very blue. This is a terrible photo. I'd never upload this without editing it. It looks like the quality is really crap and looks terrible. So we'll see if we can fix it. And with MOODY Crush 6, we can fix it in basically one click, which is just phenomenal. It's not going to always be like that, but see, it would look quite nice in black and white. But yeah, that's a whole heap better. So basically, I'd just put a bit more warmth in it. Really kill that blue, that terrible blue hue to it. Pull down the shadows and bang, I'm stoked with that. Just before and after, that's quite a change for that one. This one was in Turkey. Okay, so that looks quite nice as black and white as well. Really, really nice. Do the brighter sky, and this you can fix them. You can change them all basically. You just raise the shadows, but yeah. So if you think, oh, it looks terrible, just play around with them a bit. Like especially these first few along here, you just gotta play around with them a bit, and the graduated filters and the radial filters, and you're gonna find it difficult to go wrong. So yeah, that's a bit bright. MOODY Crush 5, that looks awesome. Up the shadows, it's another fantastic finish. And you can pull down the filters if you want. I would, but I'm not going to spend too much time. There we go. And basically the last one is, this is just under Cradle Mountain in Tasmania, Australia. So this one looks pretty awesome black and white, but I want to make it quite a nice, it's got a bit of snow up here, which is quite nice. Okay, Crush 4, MOODY Crush 5. 5's a killer. 5 looks wicked. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it with that. That looks sick. So it's as easy as that. Yeah, I hope you found this enjoyable, and I hope you really enjoy the presets. Yeah, just go over and be sure to tag me in your photos if you use my presets. Just tag hashtag #A_travelers_world, travelers TRAVELERS_world. Yeah, I'd love to see your presets, and let me know how you're getting on with them. And any questions, just ask me. Just send me a DM or ask in the comment sections of this video, and I'll try to get back to you and help you out. Yeah, I hope you really enjoyed this, guys, and till next time, cheers.